Hey guys, welcome to Lindsay Adventures. So today we're down at Barbary Island and we're here with my brother Tim and Lindsay. And he's done a few things to his Colorado because the last video we did, it went viral. You know, it's got like 8,000 views on it already, so it's going all right. So I thought I'd do a quick little video to show off my rig and Tim's rig because we've got a few different things coming and going with it. So let's first up, what have you done to yours, Tim? I see you've got a couple of stickers.
There's nothing too major. She's a little bit taller, so
that's cool. So is that a custom sticker to Colorado?
Oh, just cosmetics. Yeah, there's a bloke on the Colorado Facebook page who used to make them.
Wow.
But he's closing his business down, so I thought, fuck, well, better absolutely.
Oh, you got the 3.0 4JJ as well.
4JJ cool. One on the side there.
Yep. Very cool.
Just brings out, goes well with the gunmetal grey.
So I mean, you're always on something with your car, like I
got a bigger airbox too, actually.
A bigger airbox?
Yeah.
So you got that down in Bundaberg area, didn't you?
Yeah, before I moved down
there. Wow, look at this. Oh, you got the strut. You always have the struts?
Yeah, I always have the struts.
Wow.
So she's a bit dirty at the moment.
A bit of sand, but
yeah, so I got the the Psycho airbox.
So this was fabricated, wasn't it made from someone? Like a home job?
Psycho Performance up in Bundaberg, they produce Australia-wide stuff actually. So boxes,
amazing.
Snorkels.
So this one gives you more sort of air and more uptake speed.
Yeah, it gives a bit more power, a bit more.
You get that more of a what's that noise that comes to the snorkel? That
very big induction sound.
Yeah, like a bit of a
really
zing.
Real loud induction sound. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Apart from everything else, like still just the same forged internal motor.
So what's a couple of things you've had happen to a ute in the last 6 months, 7 months since we filmed, and what have you fixed up? So what things didn't work and what things worked?
Well, I had to get my clutch was actually slipping. So my front seal on my gearbox actually was leaking.
Shit.
And
was it leaking pretty bad, or?
Yeah, and sort of stuffed up my my MPC double diaphragm clutch. So I've only recently just put a BRC button clutch into this, which is so much more aggressive.
That sounds expensive, but
yeah.
How much was it back?
About 2.5 all up.
Just still enough.
Yeah, roughly. Oh man, I wish.
Slapping it out.
I wish I was. But yeah, so about 2.5.
So have you found it was a lot better overall?
It's stronger. It's definitely more aggressive. It's it's a little bit on and a little bit off.
Yeah.
And yeah. Apart from that, put a bit more lift in it. So she's got
you put a body lift on it too, didn't you?
Yeah, it doesn't look so tall now because it's like half sunken in the sand, but got a body lift.
I noticed it was a bit high, so you can almost put 35s on it now.
I'll go 33s. I want to get some big flares.
Okay.
Stephen Bealey flares.
Yeah, because is this legal? I mean, I don't want to say anything right now, but I don't want to get you in trouble. But
this is 100% legal. I got a mod plate too.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. Yeah. So it's modified. So I mean, because your old Rodeo.
Yeah, that had a massive lift and big wheels.
So if you're watching with your old Rodeo who brought Tim's car,
was driving around for about a year, and then he got done in Sunny Coast.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right. For absolutely everything. Got some extended shackles and stuff in the back.
Yep, cool. Pretty cool. Getting the awning out today. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, setting up
with a bit of sun, you know, and it's been holding up the wind all right as well.
Yeah, no, it goes well. So it's about a 5-inch lift now all up, so about as high as you can legally take them. So I got the extended shackles in the back.
Yeah.
And
so you needed obviously needed the extended shackles just because of the
so I got the extended shackles in the back there.
Yeah.
And bigger 4-inch shocks, just for a bit more flex.
Yeah.
Body lift and everything.
Very cool, very nice.
And yeah. And
that's very nice. So you got anything else in the back here?
It just sort of sits at home because I use it, have a daily car now.
That's right. You brought a little
Nissan Pulsar.
Because we've all located, so we're not in Bundy anymore. We swap and change. Tim and his missus Chloe is filming. Hey Chloe. They live in the Gold Coast now. So if you're in the Gold Coast and you want to know some information about Colorado, write a comment. Maybe we can go for a Fulby sometime. Anyway, so I'm back in Brisbane, not in Townsville anymore. I know I get around to you guys, so it is what it is. So we've got anything new in the back here?
No, nothing new. Just
you got your solar panel hooked up. Did you have that hooked up before?
I didn't have the solar panel on it before.
That's all new.
Yeah, so I got a solar panel up there.
So how have you hooked that up? Just for like an Anderson plug and shit?
Yeah, Anderson plug straight through.
Yeah,
I want to get a DC. I want to get a DC charger, but at the moment I've just got a like an MPPT charger in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very
apart
cool.
from that, nothing. So I went and brought a...
the clutch as well?
Yeah, I went and brought a daily car, just because this has a custom built motor in it, so I don't want to put too many Ks on it to kind of keep it, you know, a lot of Ks, and because you don't want to put too many Ks on it.
Well, it's just good for this stuff. Like coming down for a weekender down at Bribie.
Yeah.
Taking the rigs out. This is the first time in probably 6 months since we've actually been forward driving.
Yeah, I don't really get to get out and use it anymore.
Because you're a busy guy, mate. You're working heaps.
Important guy. Important
guy. So look, I'm not as mechanically minded as much as Tim, so he knows a lot more. So I'll show you some things I've done in my year. I've got some big things coming as well, so I figured we'd do a combined video. So this is a big girl. Tim will be able to explain a bit more than what I've done. So lift this up. Mine's not as fancy as Tim's with these automatic, what do you call them? So the big one, everyone asked me what I had to do in my last video was, mate, you need a shroud because as a V8, driving a beach, you get a cooker. Yeah, I know, but the trouble I had, I couldn't just find any kind of shroud because it's a different sort of setup with the motor and stuff. So I had to get one custom built from a fabricator. He done a really good job as well. Two, other upgrade I've done. So when I got this, it had a hole in front of the airbox there. So what me and my dad did is pretty good with the welder. We just put a bit of a plate there, welded it up. Anyway, I've had
always fixing up Lindsay's cars. It
is, but it's an old Landcruiser. All good. Anyway, so I've had some bad news as well. I had heaps of clutch problems, and so what happened was I went and because I was a bit sticky with the gears and stuff from that, Tim, I parked it up and I couldn't change the gears. We both thought it was the gearbox.
Turns out it's a clutch, so it was a lot better.
Exactly.
So it's funny, we both had to put new clutches in our cars, yeah.
But the story of my clutch was, somehow it had a heavy duty clutch. So anyway, I took it to a breaking clutch player, so yeah, I needed a clutch whale bar, sweet. So they put a new clutch in, but as they pulling the old heavy duty clutch out, I've got the worst luck. It put a hole for my firewall because of a rust in the firewall. And so...
Old girl problems.
Old girl problems, exactly. So then I had to take it to a body place to get a new plate and everything welded up. I'll show you a couple of pictures and whatnot. See all the brake booster is, where my finger is? That's all painted, all new. They had to be all welded. So all that brake stuff all had to come out. Basically all of my dash inside all had to get pulled out as well by someone who especially does that sort of stuff. So nothing to catch on fire with the welding. So, oh yeah, it's been a money pit already. It's an expensive passion, you know, but
it sounds cool. So
even though I got bogged today, well, it's just so soft.
It does go hard. Like even though it's an old diesel, but
because
it's a 6.5 litre V8, so even though it doesn't have that much power because it's old school non-turbo, but it sounds.
Well, good, even you said you're not the biggest fan of Toyotas, but you said this motor is a lot better than a V8 Toyota motor.
So much better than a 79
series.
So much better than a.
I love a good 79 series, and I'd love to get one. But obviously, one thing's out of my price range. Two, I feel like I'm still learning a bit about this motor, but I feel like they don't put a lot of power. Isn't that right? You got to put money into them to.
Oh yeah, they're gutless. So it's a 4.5 litre 79 V8. So just heap of shit, really. Like they they're stock, those V8s, and they only make just a fraction more power than what my Ute does stock.
Yeah.
So then, like now, mine's tuned running 270. Like a 79 just never keep up unless they like blow a fair bit of money and try to.
It's crazy how much power you got coming out of this, but from what it is being a Colorado, like
it does go hard.
So how much horsepower are you putting out of the Collie, bud?
Yeah. So it gets up in parties a lot better than a 79. So it's making about 272.
I'd love to see it on a bit of a race or something.
770 Newton meters are the wheels.
Yeah.
So I'm about to go 33 soon. So it's going to probably lose a little bit, but it'll still be good, still keep up, still be fun. I do love when I pop into tune 2, it just
launches.
leaves such a soot cloud, and Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
what tune were you in before when you turned me out when I was Bob?
Oh, it's tune 2.
Tune 2.
That's why I had a big soot cloud, yeah.
So, but it wasn't even the highest tune.
No, tune 2 is top tune.
Okay, yeah.
So like tune 1 is like your daily and like your towing tune.
Yeah.
And then if you have like some sort of issue, my clutch was slipping a bit and I had to tow a trailer, I just put it in the stock mode.
Yeah.
So then it goes back from like 258 back to like 120, which is unreal. So
that's a big
It's a swipe of a finger. And then when I'm on the beach and it's party mode, I go to tune 2.
Party mode.
Yeah, then that's 270.
That's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your future plans? You got any more plans for it?
Well, at the moment, all I really want to do is get some 33s.
Yeah.
And then because I'll be sticking outside the guards a little bit, I want to go some Stephen Bealey flares.
Stephen Bealey's.
Yeah. So that's a guy on the Facebook page, and he makes up like really nice custom flares.
Yeah.
And
nice.
so much better than cut snake.
Yeah.
So basically flares and 33s.
Did you ever get some rock sliders or something?
Well, yeah, that's like down the track. So like my ultimate goal is how it is now: 33s, flares, rock sliders, and some scrub bars that'll like go from the rock slider all the way from the back, connect up to the rear bar, and then go down over the front arch and connect onto the bull bar.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
Yeah.
No more.
So we've got a Fraser Island trip. I know we always go, but we've got another one coming up in March. I haven't taken this one over yet. So I do have a brand new canopy getting built. So I'll be doing a bit of a build videos of that as well. So it's got stock standard canopy, getting it built from Japan. Save me a bit of money.
Get rid of the old rusty tray.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It looks a bit dodgy, you know. Like the front looks good, but the back of it, it's like an old farm truck. But
work in progress, eh?
Looks can be deceiving, you know. Yeah. So it should be good. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing a 12-volt system, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, it is funny, like, because I hadn't seen him for a while, and I saw him cruise up the beach because he came up here late. And yeah, I literally forgot what it sounded like, and he pulled up, and I'm like, well, that's right.
Yeah, definitely got a tone on it.
Yeah.
How about, I might even just start it up and just run it for a little bit. Might be not as noisy, but I think it's in gear. Yeah. So that's a big go there. I'll give it a few revs. So it doesn't sound alright. So
yeah, it's not too bad.
I want to hear your rumble. One.
It's not too bad. Oh, she's cold at the moment.
Okay.
Been sitting here. She's a forge motor, man. I try to look after her.
Yeah, so yeah, cool. So sorry guys, I haven't posted a video in a long time. I've been so busy at work, lifestyle, all that sort of stuff as well. And now it's good, me and Tim are living close together as well now. So we got a lot of tracks we want to explore down the Gold Coast area, more in Bribie area.
Yeah, so we're at Bribie at the moment, and yeah, so the next trip is probably go to Moreton Island, check that out. I'm slowly taking my ute to all the islands. Yeah. And all the beaches and stuff, so
that'd be really cool.
Around.
Yeah, so that should be fun. So today was just a basic quick testing out the rigs and getting together, you know, end of the year Christmas special, and yeah, pretty cool. So
yeah, so that's it, eh?
Mate, or?
Yeah, no, that's it. Well, yeah, guys, thanks for taking the time to actually watch it. And, yeah. Hopefully, it's not too boring.
I've been unreal from the views and the questions and the comments I've been getting from this video and that video, the one I did of our 2 rigs. It's been overwhelming. I've still got comments all the time, people from America, and you've been answering questions about it, because I don't know much about that. So whenever we have a question about his rig, I say, hey Tim, can you comment? Yeah, sweet. So yeah, that's all happening, and so I really appreciate it. 327 subscribers as well. It's going amazingly, you know. But I just thought for fun, it's good getting out there, making a few memories. Yeah, taking the little sister out, and yeah, so all sweet. So thank you, subscribe and like, press the thumbs up, all down, and Lindsay Adventures out. Woo.